Hi, East Lansing class of 2026. This is Mrs. Kildea. I can't wait to start working with all of you. It's going to be great to see those of you that I worked with earlier this year again. I can't wait to catch up with you over Zoom and over email and maybe even a phone call here and there. For those of you who had Mr. Hyde this year, I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, but hopefully from now until the start of summer we get to know each other. For those of you who may have Mr. Hyde, I thought I would tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a mom of 2 boys, so from time to time you might see them walk through the room behind me, or maybe if we're in a Zoom, you might see them pop in and ask me a question. My oldest son's name is Carter. He's an 8th grader, and my younger son is named Brendan, and he is a 5th grader. They both attend school at Hazlitt. There's another member of my family that from time to time you're probably going to see or hear pop into our videos. So I'm going to go see if I can get him to come to this video so you can meet her as well. Come here, Jack. Come here. Jackers. Come here. Come here. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to everyone? This guy right here. Hey, Jack, can you sit for him? Can you sit? Good boy. That's my golden doodle, Jack. He's about 6.5 years old. He is a big fur ball of love. He weighs a little bit over 100 pounds, sometimes 105, sometimes 110, depending on how many walks we get to. So if you ever see an ear or two in shot, he likes to hang out right here so that he gets some love and attention while I'm doing my work. I am so excited to work with all of you. I know you're probably curious about what are we going to learn and when are we going to start. And Mr. Hyde and I will get all those details with you here shortly, but we wanted to take our very first video and just kind of introduce ourselves and let you get to know us. One of the things that we want to do in this video is to get to know a little bit about what you've been doing while you've been away from us. So I'm going to share with you kind of some of the things that I've done that have helped me while I have been home, that are just things that I enjoy to do and that have kind of helped me stay sane in this time. I am a huge Michigan State fan, so from time to time you're probably going to see me drinking coffee, because I'm a huge coffee fan too, out of my Michigan State mug. I have enjoyed having some downtime to watch The Office while drinking coffee from my Michigan State mug. I have really enjoyed spending time with my family. My boys and I have played a lot of cards together, as well as some board games. I can't talk them into doing puzzles, but hopefully we'll get to that before the quarantine is over. You just met my dog Jack. I've had a really good time taking him on long walks, as well as I really enjoy working out. Now, one of the things that we want to know is, what have you been up to? What's been helping you, or how have you been spending your time? With the link that you received with this video, there was probably a link that allowed you to access something called Plan Book. So I'm going to take a minute and switch my screen over to the Plan Book. So you should be able to find this link to the Plan Book in the document that you or your parents received from Central Office, as well as the link for this survey, or this exit ticket as we'll call them. It's also going to be linked for you under this video. So, like I said, I have spent my time doing a lot of walks, hanging out with my dog, working out, playing games with my family, drinking coffee while watching The Office from my favorite Michigan State mug. So now it's your turn to tell us a little bit about what have you been up to. So after you watch this video, I'm going to ask you to either follow the link, and it will bring you to something called Plan Book, or you can click the link that is below this video. And in that link, you will see an area where you can click to answer the exit ticket. If you would go ahead and click on that, this is going to be something that you are going to see after each video. We're going to ask you to answer one question, as well as give us your name, your teacher, and your hour, so that we can know that you've had an opportunity to watch the video. So we're going to ask you to please type in your first and last name. You will always have an option to select who your science teacher is, so please go ahead and select who your teacher is, as well as if you would tell us what hour you had science. before we went off on our break. Then you're going to see some kind of question. This question is going to ask you to list, it says 5 items. If you can brainstorm less than 5, that's fine as well. But up to 5 items that have helped you get through this break. So this is where I might put things like walking my dog, playing cards, coffee, running. Oh, and another thing I didn't mention that I've been doing is Zooming with friends. Now, once I have filled that out and I'm happy with my response, I'm going to go ahead and click submit. This will submit your work to Mr. Hyde and myself. So, we look forward to reading your responses about things that have helped you to get through this break. I'm really excited to work with you guys, and I can't wait for us to get going on this and to have live Zooms and to be able to connect.